Okay, so this is Algebra Functions, and it is homework 1.1. And let's do number 10 together. Okay, so number 10 looks like this. Okay, so this is one where we have to evaluate given the values that they give us. So they tell us that m equals -5 and q equals 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is just substitute the values in before I try to follow the order of operations PEMDAS. Okay, so everywhere that there's a letter, I'm going to put a set of parentheses. So there's one for the m. It's going to be 5 times something, and it's going to be divided by 4. Okay? This will help make sure that when I plug stuff in, that I'm not losing the negatives that's like in front of this value for m. So for where the m goes, I'm going to put a -5. Where the q goes, I'm going to put a 4. So it looks like -5 times 5 times 4 divided by 4. Okay? Okay, so now we're just going to do our order of operations. Are there any parentheses? Well, technically we don't have any parentheses to do anything on the inside with. These parentheses that I have drawn here around the -5 and the 4 are just kind of placeholders. So we're going to skip that. And exponents, there's no exponents. Multiplication or division, this is going to be where all of our math is for this guy. Left to right. So right here is going to be our first multiplication. -5 times 5, -25. Okay? Then we have, that's going to be times by 4 and divided by 4. Okay, so again, multiplication or division, left to right. What comes next is 25 times 4. And that's -100. Okay, and that still has to be divided by 4. Okay, so I just keep bringing down the operations until I'm done. Keep bringing down the stuff. Don't forget anything. And of course, this is going to be our very last thing that we have to do. And a -100 divided by 4, that equals -25. Okay, and that is the correct answer. If you did these backwards, let's say that maybe you did this middle section here, I'm going to circle it in black. Maybe you did 5 times 20, or 5 times 4, and you got 20. Well, if you were to times that by -5 and divide it by 4, you would end up with the right answer this time, but it doesn't necessarily always work. So please just be careful, okay?